Okay, now we will just have a lot of examples of multiplying polynomials. Okay, for these first two, I want to do this using FOIL. So first, 3x times x, outside, 3x times negative 8, inside, 7 times x, and last, 7 times negative 8. So now looking at the first, 3x times x will give me 3x squared. Outside, 3x times negative 8 will give me negative 24x. Inside, 7 times x will give me 7x. And last, 7 times negative 8 will give me negative 56. My two middle terms are like terms, so I'll combine those and get 3x squared minus 17x minus 56. Okay, for this next one, we could easily do FOIL, but let's do the vertical method just to get used to it. So we'd have 3b minus 5 times b plus 5. 5 times negative 5 will give me negative 25. 5 times 3b will give me 15b. Now I'm going to put in a placeholder. b times negative 5 is negative 5b. I use that placeholder to keep my b's lined up. See how those are like terms? I want my like terms all in a vertical line. Then b times 3b would be 3b squared. One mistake I see is people keep multiplying down here. Remember, we multiply above that first line, but then we add right here. So negative 25 doesn't have a like term to combine with. 15b minus 5b is just 10b, and 3b squared. I can't leave it like that. I need plus and minus signs in between my terms. Since nothing's there, I'll put a plus. So I have 3b squared plus 10b minus 25. Exactly the same thing I would have gotten if I'd done FOIL. It's just a different way. Okay, let's do these two. Okay, now since I have a trinomial, since I have something bigger than just a binomial times binomial, this is a lot easier to do with the vertical method. So it's 2t squared minus t plus 6. You don't have to put the longer one on top, but I think it's a lot easier. And then t minus 4 on the bottom. Take negative 4 times each one of those terms. Negative 4 times 6 gives me negative 24. Negative 4 times negative t gives me positive 4t. Negative 4 times 2t squared gives me negative 8t squared. Now the next line, t times 6 is 6t. I want that to line up. I want my like terms to be together. T times negative t is negative t squared, and t times 2t squared is 2t cubed. Add everybody up, and I have negative 24, 10t, negative 9t squared, and 2t cubed. Go through and make sure I'm not missing any signs, and look, oh, I'm missing a plus, so I'll put it right there. So my final answer is 2t cubed minus 9t squared plus 10t minus 24. So the advantage of the vertical method is it makes collecting your like terms a lot easier because they're all together in those vertical columns for you. Now a plus b squared, I've warned you a lot of times on this one. A plus b squared is not a squared plus b squared. And now, for the first time, we can figure out what it actually is, instead of just what it isn't. So a plus b squared, that's a plus b times a plus b, right? That's what it means to have something squared. We multiply it by itself. Now, we could just FOIL. F, FOIL, a times a would give me a squared. O, outside, a times b would give me ab. I, inside, b times a would give me ba. And L, last, b times b would give me b squared. Now, do I have any like terms? My ab and my ba, those have exactly the same variable part, even if it's written slightly different. ba is the same as ab, so that's a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And so now, instead of knowing what it's not, you actually know what it is. So here are some examples. Please work these on your own, and I will have the answers in the next video.